Hey, welcome to Outdoors 316. The river's not an option right now, so I drove out here to a little lake I haven't fished since 2009. Always wanted to come back out here. I'm gonna try for some crappie out here today. The sky ain't looking good, as we can see. So a company sent me another LiFePO4 battery to check out. This one's called LiPULS, I guess is how you pronounce it, LiPULS. And this is a mini version of a 12 volt 100 amp hour battery. Pretty cool. This is going to power the trolling motor. Now if you look, look how much smaller that is. That's pretty cool. I took the red Odeo battery, put it up front to power the fish finder, and this is going to be powering my trolling motor, so I'm going to be testing out the trolling motor with a smaller battery. I got rid of that old cheap Walmart leaking lead acid battery up there that I was using for the trolling motor. It was only 2 years old. It was leaking. I'm now lead acid free, so I'm gonna be trying that out. If y'all are interested in it, I'm not making any money off of it. I'll put a link in the description if y'all want to read up on it or whatever. They did see that they're offering like 50% off summertime special, $380 regular. They got it marked down to $169 or $179 or something like that. Anyway, I hope I can find some fish out here today. Y'all stick with me. Hey, welcome to Outdoors 316. A company called LiPULS, I guess is how you pronounce it, LiPULS, wanted to send me a LiFePO4 battery. I was like, yeah. So what they sent me here is a 12 volt 100 amp hour mini LiFePO4 battery. Let's unbox it and see what we got inside. Product manual. Looks like some advertisements. This one is a info card that tells you all the different features and the specs on the battery. Ooh. All right, we got our bolts. Got some more bolts, looks like a spare set of bolts there. And everything else is just styrofoam. And there we have it. Absolutely beautiful battery. Nice orange color. I like it. Got a couple of little dust caps here for your terminals. So what makes this so special is now you can get a 100 amp hour deep cycle battery that is 35% smaller and 80% lighter than a similar lead acid battery. And to be honest with you, my last LiFePO4 battery that I had, I haven't even charged it and I couldn't tell you when. I go fishing, I don't even charge it. I just check the state of charge. It's still good, no need to recharge it. It holds a charge for a long time. So now I'm just going to read to you what they have on this info card, what they advertise. Nominal voltage 12.8, capacity 100 amp hours, capacity at 20 amps, 300 minutes, energy 1280 watt hours, resistance less than 10 milliohms, self-discharge less than 3% a month. Cells are prismatic. Charge performance recommendation 20 amps, maximum charge is 100 amps, recommended charge voltage 14.6 volts. BMS charge cutoff voltage is greater than 15.4, and that's 3.85 volts per cell. Maximum batteries in connection, 4 parallel, 4 series. That means you can have up to 16 batteries. Discharge performance, maximum continuous discharge 100 amps, peak charge current 200 amps and at 3 seconds. BMS discharge cutoff current 300 amps plus or minus 10 amps. BMS discharge cutoff voltage greater than 10 volts. Short circuit protection, I'm going to assume that this is 200 amps at 600 microseconds. So you use it RV, camping, solar power system, series parallel connection. 10-year lifespan up to 15,000 cycles at 60% depth of charge rate. Now, what that means, if you discharge it to 60%, that means you're going to have 40% state of charge left on it. To be honest with you, on my other one, it takes me forever to get it down to 50%. I can go through a whole month of fishing trips before I even get it down to 50%, before I even have to recharge it. Advanced protection, 100 amp BMS. So you're going to get that protection from overcharge, over discharge, short circuit, overheating, and all the other stuff that I just read on that info card there. Scalable energy, connect up to 16 batteries for a whopping 20.48 kilowatt hours. Off-grid power, works well. Ideal for 30 to 70 pound trolling motors, and that's what I have right here. I have a 55 pound thrust trolling motor I'll be testing this out on. You get a 5-year warranty, 24/7 support, free 2 to 5 day shipping. Unfortunately, they don't ship to anything other than the lower 48 states. So if you live outside of that, I'm sorry. One thing to note is you do have to get a special charger. It will not work with a regular lead acid battery charger. You have to get a special charger for lithium ion batteries. So as of right now, they got the price marked down to $170 for this, and that's from a regular price of $380. The one thing I learned from the last LiFePO4 that I had is that they offer discounts for a short while, then the price goes back up. If you're on the borderline about upgrading to a LiFePO4 or just want to get one, don't wait too long because the price will shoot back up on you. Now this battery only weighs 21 pounds as compared to the lead acid battery, which is 50 pounds. Now I'm saving 30 pounds of weight in a light aluminum boat. Now every bit of weight savings means I've got better boat performance. It means I'm floating in skinnier water. It means I can get to more fishing holes. It also means less wear and tear on my boat. The dimensions of this LiPULS LiFePO4 battery comes in at 5.4 inches deep, 9 inches wide, and 8.34 inches high. Just look at the size comparison. Guys, I'm going to get this installed in the boat. This is going to go back there for the trolling motor. The LiFePO4 that I've got back there is going to come up here for the fish finder. It's going to replace this old lead acid battery, this leaking battery acid all over the place. We don't want that getting down into our aluminum. We're not going to have a problem with this. This thing right here is only 2 years old, and it's just absolutely crazy. So this comes with M8 bolts, and I'm going to get it installed. And I'm gonna take us out on the water, let y'all see the performance from this 12 volt, 100 amp hour mini LiPULS LiFePO4 battery. I'll see y'all on the water. Gonna do GPS check on this. Run that all the way up to 10. Let's see what we get. And all I get is about 3 miles an hour out of my trolling motor anyway. Here we get 3 miles an hour. I've been out here quite a while too. 3.2. There we go. So I haven't lost anything with this battery. One note on your trolling motor. Speed is that your trolling motor will only pull so much current. So if you want to go faster, get you a faster trolling motor, like a 24 volt system or something. But pretty impressed with this battery. A lot smaller size, weight savings, get the same power output, no loss in performance. So when I get home, I'll show y'all how to check the state of charge. So here's how we're going to check the state of charge on this battery. We got a chart in the user manual that shows us a percentage and our voltage reading. So we're going to use a multimeter. .26 volts. Come back here, look at my chart. I am above 50%. So I'll keep monitoring that and see if that will go down. You can also put a if you have a power outlet, you can buy a special plug, power meter plug, the plug in there, and it'll tell you what your voltage are. I don't know how accurate they are, but if you got a multimeter, particularly accurate one, you'll just use that.